Welcome to Coding for Entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for joining the class. I'm really excited for you because this is a journey that I took a while ago, and I've never looked back. I've just been stacking my knowledge and stuff like that, and I'm so happy that I can be a part of that on your own journey because this knowledge is just becoming so useful and so needed for all types of areas of our lives, and learning how to do at least some of it is a really awesome step that you're taking, and I'm super happy that I'm a part of it. But anyway, so what you're going to do is the curriculum for the class is right here. You can scroll down and see everything. Of course, this is made for all types of computers, so the bulk of the videos are done in a Mac. However, there is setup for Windows or even for Linux. All of these have just been updated, so they are ready to go. And of course, if there's any issues or questions whatsoever, look for this email, codingforentrepreneurs@gmail.com. You can email anytime with questions or suggestions or advice. And the reason that I have the reviews that I do is because I answer every single email myself. I don't have an assistant or anything like that. Luckily, we have some people in here that do respond to questions that you ask, but the bulk of it is done by yours truly. So when you go through here, go ahead and watch all the videos, and of course ask any questions or participate in discussions. Participating in helping your other classmates is actually very valuable for them and for you, because if you're trying to figure out what's going wrong with somebody else's code or issue, it will help you learn it better than me just giving all the answers myself. So if you do it, it's just kind of good practice. So maybe when you get on here, just scroll down a few and just kind of maybe answer some of the questions and see what people are asking and stuff like that. Of course, it will take you some knowledge, so I would suggest that you finish, the MVP landing at least, and get through that as much as you can. And then doing the e-commerce project, the updated and extended version is mainly the only version that you need to take. There is another version below it, as well as another MVP landing version, which you do not have to do. You don't have to do it mainly because it's just doing it, it's redundant, and it's taking these things all over again. But it's for those people who really want to take everything all over and just kind of see a different way of how I do it, because I do it pretty much the same way, but it's still a little different. But then you want to go down to extra bonuses for students. I have a guest lecture from Stephen Summers. He's the guy who actually wrote the copy for the class. So all the text and stuff that you see out there, he and I work together to make that happen, which is pretty cool to hear what his thoughts and insights are. Other things that you can do in Python, this is an optional thing, but it's kind of cool to just check out and learn a little bit about. Support and frequently asked questions. Now, this is a cool section that we just started doing, and that is because we get a lot of questions and things that we just wanted to help answer and stuff like that. So go through these when you get stuck. They will become more apparent when those things happen. So like schema migration issue after removing field, like you'll see kind of what that is, and it's a south issue. Same with this, south issue, stuff like that. So if you have any questions, definitely send me an email or a message on here. Either way, sometimes these messages get lost in here, and as you'll see, if you scroll down, there's just a ton of messages that are sent out all the time. So if you don't hear from me, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because it got lost in the weeds a little bit. So emailing me is actually the fastest way to get a response, or at least the most effective way. And of course, with the videos, you click on any of them, it's going to jump right into the class. So this is pretty cool, and the audio is great. If you have a visual issue, then just go to HD and change it to from 360 to 720, and that should kind of clean that up. And you can ask questions here. Course materials, download type stuff will be right here. But as you notice, some things are not going to be available for download. The videos are not available for download, and that's mainly because I change them all the time, and I don't want you to have outdated material in the case that sometimes might happen. So if you really want downloadable videos, send me a message, and we can discuss how you can go about downloading them. taking notes, this is for you and yourself. Of course, that's a kind of a review of Udemy, but this layout is not on all Udemy's classes. It's only on my class as far as I know right now. It's just something that they're experimenting with. So again, welcome, and I'm super excited. Let's get started, because this class does move pretty fast, and you can jump over all this stuff if you want and just kind of get your system ready and then jump into the MVP landing, which is also a very cool little introduction to Django. And all right, see you then.